In the fall of 2018, Sam Patel checked into a small roadside motel during a business trip in rural Pennsylvania. Tired after hours of driving, all he wanted was a hot shower and a good night's sleep. He was assigned room 214, a modest room on the second floor, which seemed ordinary enough, until the strange occurrences began. Sam unpacked and headed to the bathroom. As the shower's hot water fogged up the mirror, he noticed something odd. There were faint handprints on the glass, like someone had pressed their palms against it. Puzzled, he wiped the mirror clean, assuming housekeeping had missed a spot. But then he saw them again, fresh prints, slowly appearing, as if an invisible hand were reaching out. A shiver crawled down his spine, but Sam brushed it off as paranoia. He wasn't one to believe in ghosts. He finished his shower quickly and returned to the room, where he decided to relax with the TV. As he flipped through channels, a loud thud echoed from the ceiling above him. It was followed by a series of footsteps, heavy and deliberate, pacing back and forth. Sam frowned. He was on the top floor. There shouldn't be anyone above him. The footsteps continued. They grew louder, faster, until they were accompanied by the sound of something being dragged across the floor. Sam's heart pounded. He stood up, moving to the window to see if maybe there was some logical explanation. But outside, everything was still. No wind, no people. Just the lonely parking lot bathed in the dim glow of a single street lamp. He went to the front desk and asked the clerk if there were any rooms above his. The clerk, a middle-aged man with graying hair, hesitated before replying. "No, sir. There's no one up there. Room 214. Well, people don't usually stay in that one." Sam's skin prickled. "What do you mean?" The clerk looked uncomfortable. "Years ago, a guest died in that room. Some say she never left." Feeling a mix of fear and disbelief, Sam returned to his room. As he sat on the bed, his phone buzzed. A text message popped up. "Get out." The number was unknown. His stomach turned, but before he could react, his phone rang. The same unknown number. He answered hesitantly. There was no voice, just static, then a whisper. "You shouldn't be here." Sam's blood ran cold. He hung up, grabbed his keys, and bolted for the door. But as he reached the hallway, the air around him dropped to an icy chill. He glanced back at the room, and there, standing by the window, was the figure of a woman, her face obscured by shadow. Sam didn't wait to find out more. He sprinted out of the motel, jumped into his car, and drove off into the night, not stopping until he was miles away. Later, when he shared the story with friends, he learned that room 214 had a long history of paranormal activity. Guests reported strange noises, cold spots, and sightings of a woman who appeared by the window, staring out into the dark. Sam never returned to that motel, and to this day, the memory of that night still haunts him.